G'day people, I'm McMonsterDad and welcome back to episode 3 of our ultimate Ironman competition. Now I've got a bit of an announcement to make before we start. There was a bit of a glitch with the settings that have come out with all the players over the past day or two. Even though we started on the hard difficulty, for some reason the game reset itself to the standard medium settings once we started playing, and I must admit I didn't notice. Lots of people didn't notice this, so I've recorded those 2 episodes essentially on medium settings and not hard settings. Now a lot of people have done that, so what we've decided as a group excuse me, is that we'll just let that be as it is, but we need to make sure that going forward the game that we play is actually on hard mode. What effect did that have on my first 2 episodes? Well, not a huge amount. The biggest aspect to that glitch is that I progressed through my levels a little bit faster than I should have, because I was getting more experience for picking the plants than I should have on hard mode. And I was getting more experience from farming the Talon Guardians than I should have. Apart from that, not a great deal. I didn't mine any resource nodes as such. That would have been another thing, because resource nodes would have been bigger. So I didn't gain more resources because of it. So I'm not too fussed about the resource side of things. So we didn't get extra resources to be able to bring in the vehicle, and for me to get ready for my next vehicle as well. So the biggest aspect, like I said, was the experience gain was faster than it should have. Had it been on hard mode, I still would have been aiming to, by now, get to round about level 10 that I'm at. And I would have done that by going to the village to farm the Guardians anyway. It would have just taken me a little bit longer. I would have had to fire more bullets than I had, and that would have been the end result. So, excuse me, not a huge impact, but what we need to do now is I need to nip back to the game options. So I'm going to quit, and I'm going to do this on camera. So we need to go into this, go to difficulty, and as you can see it's reset itself to medium, so I'm going to set that again to hard, press OK, load the game. Excuse me. And what I'm going to try and do now is find a plant to pick, and I should get 51 experience for picking a plant out in the wild. This is where I get killed, picking a plant. Let's find one with my drone nearby before I do. Make sure I'm not going to get jumped by a million spiders or 3 plasma bugs. Is that an Acua bush? It is, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, well that'll be useful to get anyway. Make some medicine. I don't see anything else around waiting to get me, so let's do that. That was over here, wasn't it? Let's get my jetpack on. That would probably be a really good idea. So 51 experience, as you can see down the bottom left, so my game is definitely reset to hard, so we can crack on with this episode. Okay, so in this episode we're getting an SV. So between episodes, and it was on medium settings between episodes because I didn't know that glitch was happening at that point. What I did is I went to the village, I looted that. I didn't get anything extra for looting that. That wouldn't have been any different as far as I'm aware. It certainly didn't look like more. It was the usual kind of thing, like 120 silicon, a bit of about 60 cobalt, something like that. Nothing major actually, no decent weapons or anything. So it was pretty poor loot roll. But although I did need this stuff. Let me make a couple of those, or one of them actually. I only got 2. Yeah, so that's what I did between episodes. I also did a little bit more exploration around the map. What else did I discover? The old base. Yeah, that's another one of those starter bases you used to get on the default starts from Alpha 7. I did grab the battery unit and the solar panel from there. Did I find anything else? No, I think it was just this area here, because I was looking for a desert area and I found one. I don't think golems spawn anymore. I haven't found one. I'm playing an arid Let's Play at the moment, and I haven't found a single golem on that planet, and I couldn't find any in this sandy area. But there are a lot of those otiars, is that how you pronounce them? Those big lumbering beasts. And I think blueprint construction finish. Okay, I'll show that in a minute. I think those otiars have replaced golems on the sandy areas. I'm almost certain of that now, that we're not going to find golems on these planets, which I guess is a bit of a shame in one way. Makes it more harder. More harder, is that even proper English? It makes it harder for us to progress, because it's a bit more difficult to get hold of the exotic materials, which is fine. We're playing Iron Man, it should be difficult. Yeah, I didn't go out this way. Yes, it was just down there. I just went down this area and found that. What I'd really like to do is check out this crash shuttle, in case there are any containers on there, because I do want some armor. Yeah, that's got to be one of the things we do today, and we should be able to do that because we're going to get an SV. Now, for those of you watching my Arid playthrough, you'll recognise the Frisbee, my SV. Not expensive at all. I've managed to get all of the resources for this from loot and rocks. I did do a lot of rock breaking when I was out exploring as well between episodes. Again, I haven't mined any resources, so I didn't benefit from additional resources in the resource nodes. So yeah, I made a couple of adjustments. This is the Frisbee Mark II. In my Arid playthrough, it does have 4 Gatlings and no armor locker. I've added an armor locker to it, buried it inside somewhere, and I've reduced the Gatling count to 2. And I've got a few spaces there that I can add rockets to as well when I want to upgrade it. And I'll probably upgrade this to a combat SV in due course. So this one's ready to spawn in, so we might as well do that. Oh, I should have made some more fuel. Oh, I did make more fuel. I did think ahead. Okay, that should be plenty of fuel for us. And we got bullets. We should be okay. We should be okay. Medical. I was creating some medical stuff. We don't need all of that, because I wanted to do some trading with the medic that's here, because in the medic place over there, that guy does actually trade. So I made a load of the antibiotic ointment, because that's incredibly cheap to make, and sold him 10 of those, which gave me enough to buy 5 of the health packs down here. So I've got a few health packs as well now. So, and I've upgraded my rifle to a tier 2 rifle. I've upgraded my drill to a tier 2 drill. So yeah, we're doing all right. Can I make a tier 2 multi-tool? That would be really useful. Tier 2 multi-tool, tier 1 tools. No, it needs to be level 12. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's all fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this stuff out of this fridge and power this down. There's no reason for that to be on. I'll pop that food into the fridge over there. I should probably take some explosives, shouldn't I? I think I found some explosive in one of the... Yeah, I did. Okay, good. Let's take those. Shouldn't need stomach pills. Shouldn't need any of this. They're useless. Okay, we'll go with what we have there. Let's get this SV spawned in. Yeah, so hopefully, you know, as viewers, you'll be okay with that little glitch we had. Most of the players have suffered it. We've also agreed that any new players that hadn't started their game before the glitch was found will be allowed to start their first 1 or 2 episodes with the medium setting glitch. Also, because that way it's fairer for them. There's no reason why they should have a hard start when we had a medium start. So, let's get this bad boy in. Boom, the Frisbee Mark II. So it's a fairly basic SV as far as SVs go. thrust isn't brilliant. Certainly need to upgrade the thrust when we make it a combat SV. Let's devices, everything sorted apart from the armor locker. Let's do that. We have a cargo box, which is good news. Bridge. Let's pop that line there, and I guess we better turn it on as well. So that's what I made this fuel for. That should do us for now. Let's get our ammo into the ammo box. Load those weapons. And we are good to go. This does actually have, it has oxygen tanks on it as well. And it also has an O2 station there, tucked away. Oh, see that lightning? That was very cool. Well, we are upwardly mobile now. Let's head to that crash shuttle. I really want to investigate that crash shuttle. Oh, I made a detector, didn't I? I'm gonna have to land. I want to put the for people that watch my videos, you'll know that I'm not keen on the small ship detector, as I think it just detects too far. In this case, on a size 4 planet, I don't think that's a problem. I think we need to do that. That's not the landing pad, is it? Where on earth did I leave the landing pad? Why am I being such a fool? Let's just park it here. Wrong way. Oh, I queued it up after the fuel. Okay, what I'll do is I'll let this finish and I'll get straight back to you. Later. Oh, actually, don't need to do later because it's just about ready. I keep forgetting it's an advanced constructor, so it is, even on hard, it's pretty fast. Okay, let's get that on there as well, and then it should make it a bit faster to find things on this enormous planet. Let's do it that way. Oh, do you know what? Let's pop it. Yeah, I think that's a good spot for it, isn't it? Oh yeah. Okay, let's go. Crash shuttle. Let's get over there. Oh, we've got something over there. I'm not going to go exploring at the moment. I'm going to ignore the contacts until we get to the crash shuttle because I want to investigate that. I wish I had some night vision. Do I have lights on this? I do. And they're on. Yeah, one light at the front. Okay. Whatevs. Yeah, the frisbee. I changed the colour scheme from my Arrow playthrough. It was a bit bright, and the bloom effects were way too high, and it was a little bit blinding. So I've toned it down a little bit. I will do lots of exploration around the planet off camera, or I might do it after we do this actually and just cut it and only come back to you if I stop and actually investigate something. Whee! Yeah, I think it needs a touch more RCS and a bit more thrust. Upgraded to hardened steel plate, 4 rockets added, and it will be good for combat, I think, this one. However, I do want to bring in the Mantis, my warp capable SV at some point. I certainly don't have the resources for that yet. That way we can warp to the next planet with an SV. So it's just this glitch that's setting things to medium. We're not sure if it's a game bug or whether it's a settings issue with the scenario. But this is the reason this is called Season 0 is exactly for that reason. It's a test for this scenario going forward. Now this was guarded. There it is. What's our range? 296. Troop transport coming. Okay. I wonder how fast that will get here. Do we have time, I wonder, to loot this thing before they get here? I guess that will give us an indication of how close the drone base is. I guess we'll just have to keep an eye on the sky, won't we? Let's now, I think I brought a core with me. Crash. Oh, it's another starter base, isn't it? Oh, right. Okay, so I'm not going to find anything really worthwhile here. I could take... let's just land it here. Where's the entrance for this thing? Where is the entrance? Because I'd quite like to grab the battery and the solar panels actually for future use. Am I going to get shot by a plasma bug? Doesn't look like it. I could have parked closer, couldn't I, really? Now these starter bases don't have cores in them, so you can set them to private and actually retrieve stuff complete like that, the automatic door there. Now what I want, I'll take those few things. Oh, it does have a core, but it's all, because it's a starter thing, it gets set to you. What I want is, I'll take the O2. Where is the battery for those solar panels? Oh, I'll take the grow plots. I grabbed a couple of grow plots from the other one as well, from the grow light. Oh, there is a... Okay, it's useful. I wonder if I missed one of those in that old base they went into. Right, let's keep an eye on the sky. Let's grab the solar panel. Where is the battery? There. Okay, that's all I really want from this thing. It will be good to get that troop transport, but to tell you the truth, I have no idea how long it's going to take for it to get here, so I don't really want to hang around. I just need to remember, if I ever come back to this one again, it is going to have some ground troops. In fact, because if it does get here, I want it to land and empty its troops out, because I want to loot the troops. Do you know what? I am going to do it. I'm going to cut here. I'm going to wait for this troop transport. I think it'll be worthwhile for the resources that the troops will drop. So I'll see you in a moment. Later. Welcome back. There's the troop transport coming in from there. So what's that direction? Let me point towards it. Okay, so we know the drone base is in that direction somewhere. Okay. That's useful to know as it is. Did it just fly away? That was definitely the troop transport. Or did it land over here? Why would it land over here? It did, didn't it? And that was definitely the troop transport, without a doubt. No, even if it landed, it would have been a red dot on my HUD. No, it's gone. How weird's that? That's my old base. My old base. That was our platform that we spawned. There it is. Yeah, spawn the HV on. Well, how weird's that? That troop transport, I think, despawned for some reason. I have no idea why that happened. Okay, right, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some exploration, and I shall get back to you if anything exciting happens or if I stop to do something. So I'll see you in a little while. Later. Welcome back. That marker I popped down for the drone base this way actually popped down directly next to the abandoned factory. It's got two drones next to it. I'm sorry, the abandoned mine, not the factory. I'm going to take out these drones. Where's the spawn pad? That must be the other one. There used to be a spawn pad there. Oh no, that's not this one. I'm thinking of the abandoned factory with the spawn pad on there, aren't I? Anyway, well, I'm gonna loot some of this because a lot of this stuff here on the outside is easy to loot without any combat whatsoever. Oh, that was the other thing with the medium settings. I didn't do any combat as such. I ground down a few Talon Guardians, but I didn't do any combat, so I didn't get an advantage in that respect either, which I think is good. If that ever happened and somebody forgets to set it to hard when they're doing a mission or doing a combat against a base, that would probably be a disqualification, I would have thought, because it's just too much of an advantage. Do some repairs on that already. Useful stuff, useful stuff. Okay, let's pop this down here, hopefully without attracting too much attention from the critters inside this place. That's just this lot over here I want. We should be okay. Yep. We can always jetpack out of the way. Alright, there's a couple of turrets in here. Where's the other one? Oh, the other one's over here as well. Okay, good, good, good. Now, give me some armor. Ooh, rifle upgrade, that's nice. Well, this is definitely a target for future. I'd rather have some medium armor though. There's a way through that way, look. There's some good loot down there, but I've got my jetpack on me though, so I could try down there because I could probably get out. Oh, multi-boost. Multi-boost. We should probably get that on. No armor again. There's a spawner up there. I don't think there are any containers up there. Should be okay. We should be okay. Nevertheless. Mind you, it wouldn't make any difference. Those nightmares can hit 2 blocks away. Yeah, I think I'd want some anti-parasite medication before. There's really nothing in that cargo box. Yeah, before going into this place properly. It's nice to be able to loot. Oh, no, I thought it was a tier 2, but it isn't. Okay, I think we've got everything on the outside here. Let's drop this stuff off. You can hear the nightmares screaming. Rifle upgrade, so we can... I think we'll probably be able to upgrade to... oh, do you know what? I'm going to keep the jetpack boost for a moment. Upgrade to a... what am I thinking of? Enhanced rifle. Armor lockup. That's what I want. I definitely want that multi-boost on. And I'm thinking I'm going to pop the jetpack boost on because I do want to have a look down that corridor. Did I empty those? I did empty those, didn't I? Yeah. Let's pop the light on. Because you can get some really good loot containers in here. That's the entrance there. I just need to be able to get back out again. Oh, am I going to be able to get back out? It's fairly low gravity. I don't know if it's worth risking it, because if I can't get back out, it means I have to fight my way back out. It's fairly low gravity. I've got my jetpack boost on. Can't get my drone out in here. Can in there though. Let's get the drone out. Make sure there isn't a replacement drone coming in. Let's see if it's worth going down there first. So what do we got? We got one. Oh, with that, we might be able to get out of there. I'm not so sure. There's nothing down there anyway, so let's forget that. There are a load of rare loot containers in these passageways. Well, there certainly used to be anyway. No, I'm not seeing any. Is that one in there? I don't think it is. You can hear them all, look. Okay, no, let's forget it. Definitely coming back though. Definitely coming back. Now, which way was my way out? That way. Okay. Boom. Nailed it. Abandoned mine. Okay, well, we have a target. Dangerous target? Yeah, definitely. But a target nonetheless. Let's have a peek into space. That way, when we come back down into orbit, it will reveal the terrain detail. It won't reveal the POIs, but it will reveal the terrain details. So which means when we do our exploration, we can avoid big bodies of water because we know, there are going to be our mission target isn't going to be. Well, I wouldn't have thought would be there. Now, I don't have a lot of oxygen, although I did find that oxygen boost, didn't I? And I certainly don't have an EVA yet, so let's go to the map. So we've got the derelict small vessel, which I think now the ship graveyard is usually next to that because of the minefield there as well. I've got the what have I just done? I messed up with that one, didn't I? Okay, so trade station. I wonder what kind of trade station it is. Which tier weapons will it sell? I think we need to have a look, really. Oh, 10.6 kilometers. Are you kidding me? So what have we got in orbit? Orbit, cobalt, magnesium, nice. Dorana moon, usual sort of stuff. Okay. Do you know what? I can do that off camera, can't I? I don't need to do that now. What I am going to do is I'm going to check out what kind of trade station it is because I need to know now. Because what I'll do is craft a load of trade goods. So I'll see you there in a moment. Later. And I'm going to go and investigate. Oh God, is it really that far away? Okay, I'll cut when I get there, until I get there, because I want to see if the ship graveyard's there as well. Information, that's what it is. Knowledge is power. And I'll see you in a moment. Later. Welcome back. Okay, so I didn't find a single resource asteroid as I was travelling that 16 kilometers over here through space. However, the graveyard is here, which is what I suspected would be the case, because that's how I found it over the last few times, or the last few games I've played. Can't really do much. We have light armor, no EVA boost, so I can't even investigate any of them. I just want to get a layout. Oh, alright, the destroyed small vessel is actually right on the outskirts, which is good because that has some good stuff on it, including like a warp drive and a warp tank usually, which means I can throw that in the factory to help bring in the Mantis, my warp capable SV. We can get to a few of the bigger ships by the looks of it. I don't recognise that one. I see two of them there this time. I don't recognise it. That's a new one, isn't it? Seems very close to that mine though. Yeah, that's a new one. I haven't seen that one. Oh, is that mine too close? I don't know what the proximity is for it. And I don't think you can destroy them with by shooting them either. I haven't been able to in the past anyway. It'd be useful to get rid of it, because if that goes off when I'm in there, I would be dead. Will your drone set off a proximity? I wonder. One of the sensors. I guess if I could park behind it, get my drone out, and send my drone the other side of it as close to that as I can get to it. If it doesn't go off, then at least there's a chance that it's going to be safe, because I do want to investigate these ones because they're new ones. Okay, but now's not a time because we're not set up to do it. I'm glad that small vessel's out in the open though. There'll be parts on that I throw in the factory to make the Mantis. Good stuff. Okay, I wish I'd found some resource asteroids whilst I was up here, but it just wasn't to be. It just was not to be. Okay, well I'm going to call it an episode there. I think we've probably gone on long enough. I've got a plan in mind now, the makings of a plan. I need to get the resources together to put the 4 rockets on here, and also to get the magnesium to make the ammunition for it, which I can get either from an asteroid up here or from the trade hub. So what I'll probably do is try and gather a few tier 2 weapons, or create a few tier 2 weapons, craft those up if I can, because some of them might need things like flux cores and stuff like that. You know, certainly I can make, yeah, I mean that's cheap enough. The tier 2 pistol, rocket launcher, possibly. He sold the tier 2 pulse rifle. Well, that's way up at level 15. Can't make that yet. And he doesn't sell the tier 2 rifles. Do you know what? There's not a lot I can make, I don't think. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Okay, well I'm going to have to do looting to find stuff. Things like boosts to sell. That's, I think, the first way I'm going to be able to make money, I think. With that money, I can start buying up resources such as the pentaxid, refined pentaxid for fuel so I can warp, magnesium for the rockets, without spending too much time hunting for asteroids and digging resources, because it's all about saving time as well, because we don't have a huge amount of time to play these games, and obviously real life is in the way of gameplay as well, unfortunately, but that's, you know, that's the way it is. But I'm going to call it an episode there. I'm going to head back down to the planet. I'm going to do a bit more exploration, try and find some loot targets. Easy loot targets that are safe from combat, and then I'll do some trading. I'm going to raid the ships I can raid by that minefield. I might do that on camera, I'm not sure yet, but you know, the looting side of things, I'm probably going to do most of that in between episodes, and then we can keep the episodes for the in future for the meaty stuff like the combat. But yeah, that's the general plan. Hopefully you'll come with me on that plan, and I will see you there. I'm McMonsterDad. Oh, before I say see you later, there's my stats: 0 deaths. Please remember to check out the other competitors. All their channel links are in the description below. There's some great videos coming out at the moment with this, and they'll only get better. And I will see you in the next episode. Later.